Hello everyone, welcome. I'm here very last minute. I think the competition has already started or it's going to start in a minute, but hopefully everything here is set up. Hopefully everybody can hear me. How's everyone doing? I'd say Salad here, Cliff, Farmer's Commander, good morning. Uh 1 second. Okay. There we go. It has started. Usually I'll start the stream like 10 minutes before, but they were having issues in the game and I was trying to make sure I could even log in because I was trying to check the guild too. It looks like my guild didn't reset. I don't know if there were other people's guilds who didn't reset or what happened there. But yeah, if you were running a guild and yours stayed, let me know. Maybe I'm not the only one. I'm not sure what happened there. So I do have a plan prepared for this. Thing is, I was doing the final test on my build overnight, but my internet went out in the morning, so I didn't know how it actually performed. Hopefully it did okay. It shouldn't though. It should be good. And then, you know, Common Ground World was doing their entire maintenance in the morning right before the competition started, so I'm sure people were not too happy about that. Chaos equals opportunities, what Salad said. Rachel, morning, girl gamer, hello. So I'm going to start off by doing my wine rush. Although, where exactly do I want to do this? Maybe on the left side, yeah. I'm going to try to do it on the left side. There are a bunch of trees, so I'm just going to have to work around this. Let me start by putting down some roads. I usually do my glass bottle setup over here. I don't need these water pumps in the pottery shop, so that is going to provide me with a good amount of starting cash. So I can use that to clear some of these trees out since I don't want them there. Yeah, I should be able to clear all this. There we go. I don't think I can clear that rock. Alright, glass. Alina, hello. Tabuka, Oakenshield, good morning. Martin said, hello, late man. How are you? I'm doing good, thank you. I'm kind of like more tired than usual though. I went to sleep late because I was working on my own build. And I did finish it. Oh, I didn't even place this correctly, I think. I don't think. Yeah, that doesn't... No, that is correct. Yeah, so if I make mistakes, I'm just going to blame it on the fact that I'm kind of sleepy or tired. Yeah, that looks correct. Let me place down my corrupted stands. Carbon, hello. I know you were asking me if I was going to do the stream or not. Yes, I am here. Better late than never. And then again, I still made it on time. It's not like I'm late to the competition. Okay, got the dragon, Christmas tree, oopsie. I'll go ahead and place on the tavern too, since it helps with movement speeds. Watcher, I was also about to ask if you were going to stream. Yeah. Yeah, I usually have it set up beforehand. I'm gonna go ahead and name my town now. Okay. Auto sell and update town offline turned on. Putting glass bottles on auto sell. I'm gonna run out of money though. Let me sell these pawns. Gonna run out of money to the wages. That would be bad. The wind turbines. Let's see if I can keep them for a while. Obviously, I'm gonna need a lot of energy. I really should start crafting energy now. Although Damn, maybe not here. I need to move this. This is too close to where I'm gonna have the oak barrel set up. So let me do it over here. And I keep working on the wine rush. I'm actually not exactly sure how much cash I need. This is sort of an expensive build with all the stationery shops, pottery shops, and if you are making nuclear power, I mean, that's like the most expensive building. I'm not going to be making nuclear power. I can rely on my diamond charge station and the rare solar panel. So that saves me a good amount of cash, but I'm not. Let me see. How much cash am I going to need? Is that right? Like 20 mil. I actually don't know if that's right. Maybe it is because of all the stationery shops. Yeah, I'm going to need like 20 mil. Which, it's going to take like 20 minutes to get that, so I'm not really worried. But it's almost the same as the no NFT build. Did I turn on Miranda skins? I did, but I haven't turned on the corrupted packs. And I would like to move my dragon over here for now. So what's everyone's plans? Did you get a chance to practice for this competition? Or at the very least practice the cash rush, since it's gonna take a while to get the cash that you'll need to finish the build. That's why I was recommending people practice at the very least the cash rush. That even if they don't have a design ready, they'll have time to plan it out on the visualizer at least. Then again, I know people are gonna, you know, they'll probably use the design I shared or just improve upon that. That's completely fine. Which that no NFT build that I came up with came out way better than I was expecting it. Originally I thought like 10 per hour was too much, based on what people were saying at first. And then when I started planning it out, I'm like, 20 per hour is possible. I did see somebody posted one that did 28 per hour. They had actually posted it even before I started working on my build. So I'm like, wow, they could do 28 per hour with, I think they use the Town Hall NFT. Maybe I'm aiming too low, but yeah, I was gonna aim for 20 and then I'm like, wait, I got all this space still. Go a little bit higher. And yeah, it settled at 29. It was doing 30 per hour on the first test, but I mean, it was doing 29 when I recorded it, so that's what I went with. But I was not planning on making a build showcase that was that competitive, at least. I don't start with lumberjacks? Yeah, I don't actually. Let me place down Hatchet Hank and my juniors. I don't need these clay lumps, they're just wasting space. Figure all that out later. Pleasure, if I had a chance for top 600 or 400, then I would practice. So I did not practice at all. I get that, yeah. Like, it might not be worth your time. I mean, yeah, probably not. unless you have spare time and you find it fun enough to do, yeah. I'm actually supposed to have lumber mills here. Yeah, I need cream pots. Alright. This wine rush still takes me 15 minutes to set up. I'm not sure if I can do it quicker than this. I really don't practice this. I just do it during the competitions. And last competition, I don't think I did the wine rush, right? I did a gold rush since I was cash boosted. I pretty much just did the final build right away. Oh, that doesn't have enough water, and there's a tree there. Yeah, I know glue's gonna be problematic for people, Rachel. I was having that problem too with this build when I was practicing it. Carbon game crash. I do expect the game to at least disconnect since they just did an update. That's usually the case when there's an update. But you said game crash, which I don't know, might be because who knows? Maybe it's the game, maybe it's your PC. I'm not exactly sure. All right, 12 minutes. Oops. Start making oak barrels. I do need a warehouse here to place them in. Let's see if I remember. Big warehouse here. Let me go ahead and put the tables. Not those tables. Wrong tables. Oh, in the storehouse. Grand Oaks before I forget, yeah. Carbon says, I hate waiting for resources. I want the sandbox, sadly, so a lot to wait for. Yeah, I know. A lot of people ask for the sandbox. It would be so much easier to practice with the sandbox. That is true. Right now, the people that have a lot of NFTs that help with resources, as you say, Carbon, such as myself, right? Because I can do Lumber Rush and Energy Rush with these NFTs. We have an advantage because we can practice faster, basically. Practice faster since we get those resources and the cash much quicker. We can do tweaks faster. Like, I don't even build paved roads. Well, I do it for the no NFT build. I actually do build all those paved roads, which is dumb. I should just use my paved road NFTs. But I try to do it with the least amount of NFTs required. But yeah, since I don't build paved roads for my personal competitive build, it helps with adjustments like so much. I should have put this warehouse here, but oh, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and turn all these on. Dave, hello. Okay, this should be on. This should be crafting. Normally I have 2 storehouses and 2 warehouses. Oh yeah, I forgot. Let's see. I think I put a warehouse here. And I'm gonna move this so I can put the other storehouse there. Okay, wine rush is done. 16 minutes. Close enough. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on all the effect cards I need to turn on before I forget. Also, auto sell wine and oak barrels. There we go. Okay, guided blades is really important. Okay, I think that's all the ones I'm going to use for this competition. Unfortunately, there's not one for the stationary shops yet. Dini, hello, welcome. Hey Dub and everyone, starting a bit late today. Only a couple minutes late, no problem. Wajir, I think I just need some Wizard Workshop NFTs. They cost so much to build and we're making glue like every other competition. I mean, yeah, they're tempting, huh? Because of how much they cost. I think getting the Presidential Monument NFT, the one that came out for 4th of July that reduces the build cost of everything, I think you'd find that one more useful. Carbon says, you said you were going to give away an NFT. Which one, Carbon? I do know I started a giveaway for the town halls. Like, I'll give away some more town halls. I think the giveaway bot broke. I forgot to check if it's still broken. If it is, I will redo it at some point during the stream. But that giveaway won't end for like probably until the competition ends. Yeah, let me reset the production monitor too. Make sure I'm actually making the amount of wine that I should be making. Doesn't seem like these are crafting. Mary NG, hello. Seems to be working now. Oh, that's good. Well, I'll check in a moment. Because if it's saying 0 entries, then it's still bugged. It's happened before. It has something to do with the bot. Joan, hello, welcome back. I think I'm gonna sell that gasoline. Oh. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to build at least some of the loggers, which is gonna be down here. Whatever I can fit down here. I shall move that up here. Man. I'm gonna need to build a pond to place down the diamond water pump at. Otherwise, if I wanted to use the diamond water pump, I would have to place it next to the river. I just noticed some of my wine got stuck, unfortunately. I do know why this happened. This happened because I removed the trade depot while I was attempting to sell wine, so now it glitched this out. I lost out on the 10 wine. And if I refresh my game, I'm gonna see the wine at a corner. It's kind of annoying, but nothing I can do about it now. In fact, 1,000 wine. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and refresh my game. You'll see what I mean. Otherwise, the wine's just gonna be flying there the whole competition. You'll see. I think you'll see a wine and a gas on the corner. It just gets stuck. Let's see. It's I guess you can't see the wine, but you see the gas right here. I think maybe the wine is inside of it. That's why you can't see it, or maybe the wine just didn't get stuck. Who knows? A weird glitch. It's okay. I'm not too worried about 10 bottles of wine. I mean, in real life I would be, but not in here. I need to borrow this. Stuck in midair, gold rings in slow town when making gold. Yeah, like in my slow town, I have bottles and wine, and I think ice got stuck. Like it's in the corner of my town, like that. I don't think that'll ever go away. Great. So diamond water pump is important for this competition because you need a lot of water pumps for the passive water drums for all the pottery shops, stationery shops, and lumber mills making lumber. And since I have a pond there and I am going to need a bit more water drums, I'm going to use a rare water pump on this one. Gas reserve for whole competition. I mean, you can't use that gas that's over there. And so I'll wait for this to build. Although I am going to need more temporary lumberjacks. I don't think I even have enough to get all the oak wood. Need a lot of lumberjacks because ideally I would already want to have lumber production set up. Somewhere around here. Oh, I got rid of all the workers, so I don't need the wind turbines anymore. So let's set up lumber production here. Oh, I have to build a mill. Let's do this instead. It's gonna cast shade on some of the oak trees. That's fine. Most of this is gonna be tree farms and bamboo farms, is that what they're called? Yeah, bamboo farms. But I don't need to worry about the bamboos just yet. Okay. Lumber on those. So where's the lumber storage? I haven't placed it down. Okay, lumber storage here. What's the target rate today, bro? Hopefully 80 per hour is what I can do, Morris. Based on the first test that I did of my finished build, it was only like a 30-minute test, I think. It seemed to do 80, I think at most 82 per hour. I was trying to do a proper test, leaving it on overnight, but my internet went down at some point, so that was a fail. I didn't get to see what the rate was. But yeah, 80 per hour is the goal. That is hopefully enough for top 50. I kind of have my doubts. It doesn't seem like that high compared to what some other people have shared, but yeah, hopefully it should be enough for top 50. I don't think it's a top 25 rate. Because in order to reach those numbers, like I think maybe 100 per hour would be top 25. I would want the Tunnel of Loves, which give the passive bamboo shoots. Those, it's like an NFT that hasn't been used in a long time. I don't think it's been used since it got buffed even. But yeah, recently that NFT got buffed. It gives 3 passive bamboo shoots, so that would be really good for crafting eco paper. Saves a lot of space. What am I missing? Slumber, okay. One's getting built. Uh, 5 minutes. 900 wine. While I'm waiting for this to build, I'm waiting to gather cash. Apparently, I should only need 20 mil to finish this. Although it'd probably be safer getting at least 25 mil. I guess in the meantime, I should continue to place down some roads. This is in the way. I'm actually gonna move these roads a little bit. I do need roads here. I just need them to be like on half tile, like this. Funny enough, I do need these roads like this. That works out. Awesome, 80 is still a tough rate to achieve. Yeah, for sure. It helps that I have the Valentine's Day scent, so I don't have to worry about the strawberry fields. And also, I have 2 of the spooky wheels. That helps a lot with the corn production. I'm only going to need to use 1 cornfield. The blueberries, I mean, I waste like 10 or 11 spots on blueberry fields, but it's not too bad. I don't want to... I still don't want to get blueberry stands. I don't know. It's just too soon to tell if they're worthwhile. Blueberries are easy to craft. Now, what it might actually be good, the apple stand comes out in half an hour. I think that NFC is actually going to be good. And like most NFTs, it is kind of controversial. If you haven't heard on the Discord, the problem with the rare apple stand, it's good. It gives 3 passive apples. There's not... I think they said the supply is 200. Let me double check, which is conservative. Like, it's not a huge supply. Yeah, it's only 200 in supply. So, I mean, there's a possibility that most of them will get sold. But the controversial thing is they sold an NFC called Golden Apple Trees a couple months ago. I think it's almost been a year. Maybe it's been 9 months. But what that did, it's the same as the in-game apple tree, but it crafts 75% faster. So it saves you 3 spots. It also needs 1 water instead of 6. But now that you have passive apples, it completely defeats the purpose of the golden apple tree. If you happen to get 2 or 3 apple stands, you basically have all the apples that you need for all the current crafts. So the golden apple trees are rendered pretty much useless because they'll waste more space than the rare apple stands. That's why it's kind of controversial, mostly for the players who own the golden apple tree, because now it's not really worth having the golden apple tree, which sucks. Martin says, a question, your fastest moving NFC and the rose bushes, can you still see it move, or does it beat the flash for Sonic the Hedgehog? You mean with the rose bushes? I actually don't have the rose bushes other than 3 common ones, which I don't notice a difference with them placed down. I think the rose NFTs, like, I mean, they're good overall, but it's too expensive for the value. You're actually better off buying the tavern NFT if you don't have that already. And yeah, if you have it already, then at that point, if you get the rose bush, you're going beyond the movement speed we can achieve right now, but I don't think it's a significant difference for the price. I think at some point they'll put those rosebush NFT packs on sale, and maybe then it'll be more worthwhile to get them. Joe says, I'm getting 65. 80 is top 50 in my opinion. Yeah, I sure hope so. I'm gonna go ahead and pause energy production. Okay, looks like all those are done. Might be able to, yeah, should be able to move this and build more. Yeah, lovers, hello by the way, and hello all. Let me make some expensive buildings, the wizard workshops. And some of the pottery shops. I'll temporarily move this over here. I need to move it like over here somewhere, but I don't have the space for that. Actually, I just remembered. I don't have to build those because I'm going to use the NFT pottery shops for those. Which I'm not going to place until like almost the very end. For now, I'll place... Yeah, I'll place some of the cream pots there. Martin says, your fastest moving NFT, 16 rose bushes of 35% speed. If you have an NFT that moves real fast, can you still follow it, you think? Would be the loggers. The only faster thing I can think of, Martin, is the forge workers on the forges or the green forges. If I have all my 4 arcane earrings placed down, they move really, really fast. Although I don't think I can give you an example right now. And usually I don't even notice it because like I'll give them like passive silver, passive gold. So unless I'm making unless I'm making copper, you're not even going to notice them moving around, which I think I will need to craft copper on the next competition. Did you see the price for wheats? Like, Selman, OMG, that price. No, what's the wheat going for? You mean the wheat stands? Is that what you meant? You meant something else. It's my lumber. Not enough lumber. I'm gonna start getting rid of some of the oak trees. Pretty sure I have all the cash I need now. I can pretty much get rid of the wine rush. You click the sell, then I saw 99 mil. Oh yeah, that bug comes out sometimes. I completely brushed over it. I don't, it's happened to me a couple times. I don't know how to replicate it. But sometimes you click through stuff too quickly. And whenever you exit out, you'll see the sell screen comes up. And it'll show the trade depot, and it'll show that I guess wheat or something sells for like 99 mil. But it doesn't actually let you do anything. The way to fix that is click R, which opens up your trade menu, so long as, you know, you have something to trade with, like Trade Depot or Green Dragon. Otherwise, you're gonna need to refresh the page because you'll be stuck. I don't think you can get out any other way. Ming, what's up? I never see you on here on my Common Ground World streams. W grind, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of this. I don't need all this no more. I should be fine. Yeah, Martin, if it worked. Although, that would be unfair, clearly. And he says that bug happens when you in the shop without clicking on the hourglass and start typing. It always happens to me on accident. Clicking on the hourglass. Who knows? Homeboy says, hey Dub, I'm right next to you. Oh yeah, you are. There you are. Displays. Homeboy's on second. Let me get rid of this first. No, actually, I get rid of this. I need to build more loggers over here. Need to constantly be building. Oh, the, okay. Magnifying glass when you search. So, let me see. Yeah, clicking F is the same as clicking the magnifying glass, in case you didn't know. I don't know, I can't replicate it. It just happens to me on accident. Hello, thank you so much for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Usually it tells me, oh, there it is. Oh, it's on the chat, that's why. Thank you so much for joining Duff Fam, Hollow. Appreciate that so much. Let me give you the supporter rules on my Discord too in a moment. Can I make one more oak barrel? Yeah, I can. Okay. Get rid of the oak trees now. Now we'll completely focus on the building, which will require a lot of resources because those stationary shops, I think they need 10 of each material. Yep, that's right. Okay, so get rid of the dragon. I want to move the juniors. All right, I need a road there. No, not the trade depot. Alright, so I have one of the rare Wizards Workshops NFTs, so I'm going to use that one here. And these are all going to be making glue. I have a pantry NFT, so I don't need to build a regular pantry. And if you own a dragon, the big pantry NFT, like, it really helps. Because then you don't need to build like 2 pantries, so you don't fill up the one single pantry with like too much honey, for example, because you need to sell 25 at a time. The regular pantry only stores 20 items. This is going to be my flower setup. Okay, so I have 2 of them making lumber. I'm gonna make it into... Actually, I need to set up where my real lumber setup's gonna be. That's gonna be somewhere here. That way I don't have to move it. So I'm almost out of energy again. Alright, I'll move all these. Where's my... Oh. Right, Diamond Warehouse needs to go next to the pottery shop, so that's where they're gonna place the ceramic bowls at. I think that's the lumber storage. Yeah, so I have 2 beekeepers here. Yeah, that's the lumber storage. And then right next to it is all the lumber mills. Okay. Did I move the charge station? Not yet. So with the rare solar panel here and the diamond charge station here, All my pottery shops will have the 2 passive energy that they need. None of them will be negatively impacted by any dirty. I don't think I have any buildings that even cast dirty here. And I'm also going to have energy for my lumber mills. And they're going to have the water drums that they need from this water pump supplies water drums to that. And there's going to be another aquifer up here. Yeah, there we go. So these are the ones that are actually going to be making my lumber. Oh, that one was already making it. Preferably storing it here. I'm going to have to move that eventually. Paulo says, I think the content you give the community is worth it. Glad to be a member. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Yeah, as Dub Fan, by the way, on my Discord, I post, I call it behind the scenes. It's basically the no NFT builds work in progress and my thought process around them. So you'll be able to see that as a perk. If it helps. I think I'm still missing some pottery shops. Yeah, all the way over here. It's going to be another aquifer over here for these. Where did I put the tavern? Oh, over here. So the tavern goes in this square since there's no road there. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and place down the Haunted Maze Zones. Haunted Maze Zone 2 is the one that gives 2 passive clay lumps. Although when you have all the Haunted Maze Zones, this effect doubles. So it would double to 4 passive clay lumps. I'll come back to that. Let me also place down these other ones. Haunted Maze Zone 4 gives 1 passive nectar. It doubles to 2 once all the zones are placed down. Haunted Maze Zone 1 gives 3 passive nectar. It doubles to 6 once all the zones are placed down. And then Haunted Maze Zone 3 gives is it 2 passive salty? Although it's all the salty or a 2-tile radius, that's what it is, or a 2-tile radius, sorry. And that gets doubled to a 4-tile radius. It's kind of hard to explain that one, but I have a proper explanation on the Townstar playbook. Anyways, now that I have them all placed down, you can see that all these pottery shops will have the 2 passive clay lumps that they'll need. At least 2 passive clay lumps. And same thing with the Wizard's Workshops. See, they all have clay lumps as well. All the beehives will have all the nectar that they need once I get around to building those. This one doesn't really do anything. Like, I don't need salty, but I do need to place it down to double the effects of all the other ones. That's the whole point. Wow, I'm making a lot of lumber. I would like the lumber storage to be here, but I guess it's too late for that, and I need a lot more energy. Hey, I guess I'll make the beehives. I do have the lumber for it. Hello said that's fine. Your no NFT builds are a good starting point for someone like me who has limited time to practice, then I can modify them to fit my NFTs. But yeah, for sure. Sometimes I'm tempted to get 2 of these energy plants. It has proven to be a very helpful NFT, even if it doesn't impact my production rate. But like just helping me gather all the energy I need. I know another thing I could do is use the circus and build a bunch of wind turbines and get energy that way. It's not a bad idea. I really should try doing that. And now I need to build a forklift. Let's give it a try. Actually, I don't need to get rid of that tree. So let me move this out because I'm not making flour just yet. It's gonna be the first time I try to do this, so we'll see how useful it is. I'm gonna need to temporarily build either a worker or a forklift somewhere. Let's do it here. Move this out the way. Actually, up to here. And then move the energy plants. The wind turbines are just temporary, of course, just to see how useful that is. What's the craft time? 48 seconds. The craft time on this NFT is 8 seconds. I have an NFT that I never use, like ever. I think this might be the first time I use it. Actually, no, I think I got rid of it. I sold it at some point. I remember now. That NFT that reduces the craft time on the wind turbines. I think I had sold it, and I totally forgot. I gave it away or I sold it. I think I did sell it though, for really cheap. It was the Epic Gale Force Dynamo, I think is what it is. It reduces the craft time in the wind turbines. I'm like, I'm never gonna use this, but here I am making energy with wind turbines. Maybe I should pick one back up. Amir Z, hey, welcome. Yeah, I'm doing fine. How are you, Amir? Ready for the next competition with chandelier earrings? Oh, I'm gonna need to move that wood shed over here for now. Yeah, I got way too much lumber. Sorry, my girlfriend was asking me something. Okay, I see what went wrong here. I'm actually supposed to have the roads like this. There we go. Amir says, really hope work lets me live my life for once next week. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, hopefully you don't miss that competition. Where's my dragon? Oh, okay. So dragon goes there. Most of this is going to be blueberry fields because, you know, the tractors are casting shade. Blueberry fields don't care about it. Most of this space is going to be the beekeeper neighborhood. Actually, all of this space is. Get rid of that. If it happens, I'll be lending all the NFTs. Oh, dang. I forget exactly what the chandelier earrings need, but I think it's mostly copper if I'm not mistaken. So if you've got like 4 artisan guilds, I would call dibs on them. Okay, so yeah, these are the Spooky Wheel of Nightmares. They each give 3 passive corn. So that means I'll be able to have a couple of stationaries with 6 passive corn, which is good for the yellow paint production. Well, I never moved the lumber storage. I guess it's gonna stay there for a while. But I still need to build all the stationary shops, so I get started on that. The most expensive part of this. See how many I can make. Yeah, this is gonna take up all my lumber pretty quickly. Dang, wrong road. Why am I missing a beehive there? I must have never built it. Alright, while I'm waiting for all that to build, I'll place down some other stuff that I need. I'm gonna have a big warehouse here for all of the important paint and paper and boxes. I have 2 Valentine's Day stands. That's gonna give me 8 strawberries for these 2 stationaries. So these are the 2 that are gonna be making red paint. These 4 have 6 corn, so they're gonna be making yellow paints. I don't have any blueberry stands. I'm gonna have my ground silo here. And these 3 will pick up blueberries from that silo. It's gonna be quick. These of course will still need to pick up corn, so they'll also go there. All the other stationary shops will be making eco paper. This one's gonna be a stationary shop too. It's just that I need to move that lumber mill over here. Get rid of this. What else do I actually need? I'm gonna go ahead and turn these on. These have course start making the Starlight market box. I don't think they can pick up anything right now. I have them facing this side though. Yeah, they pretty much should go to this warehouse for everything. Windmills will be facing the north side. Should I go ahead and make flour? I'll go ahead and make flour. I'll just keep them on the red craft timer for now, since I have the Circus of Light up there making energy. Okay, it looks like I did use all that lumber, so let's go ahead and transition this. Energy production seems to be doing good, but I'm gonna use it all up right now. Make another stationery shop. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and place this down. Oh yeah. The corn, the one and only cornfield goes here, and I have it impacted by one shade on purpose, just to give me the right amount of corn that I need for the yellow paint that I'm trying to produce. Because I don't want to overproduce yellow paint either. So it has to be in a very specific spot with one shade. Yeah, all these other spots will have the blueberry fields. This spot as well, since it has shade. And at first this was a road. Like it would have been, you know, straight like that. But I need another blueberry field, so now it's a blueberry field. I still need all the bamboo farms. I haven't done that yet. And yeah, most of this is trees. I'll go ahead and get rid of all this. I got crane bots down there working as well. So there's 2 tree farms there that have 4 water. So you probably already know what I'm gonna do here, maybe, if you've been paying attention to my competition builds. But since I've only need 1 water, that's where I'm gonna place down my town hall. See, so it gives the 1 passive water, and of course I have a place because it reduces the craft time of the tree farms. And actually, let me go ahead and double check my Discord. Is that giveaway working? The town hall one that I did. Looks like it is actually. Yeah, I guess it fixed itself. Can I pull it up on Discord? Okay, you should be able to see it. On my Discord server, if you haven't joined already, link is in the description. On the giveaway channel, I posted a giveaway for Town Hall NFTs, just in case you don't have one. Maybe you already have one, you want another one for the 1 passive water, who knows. But anybody can enter it. I'm gonna give away 10. Yeah, I'm gonna give 10 of them away over the weekend. And I'll do more later on, of course. I just don't want to do them all the time, because it's just the process of constantly trading them to people. Like, I don't want to give away. I have a few hundred from the rebate sale that happened a few months ago, but like, I don't want to give away a huge batch over one weekend, because it's very time consuming pretty much. This is a beehive as well. I must have just forgotten to build some of those. Actually, let me do the, well, some of the bamboo farms. Is that right? This one's making lumber. Yeah, if I remember correctly. I didn't mark this on my visualizer, that's why I'm kind of confused here. But I have 5 lumber mills making lumber. All this lumber gets used towards honey, honeycomb, and wooden boxes. The other 3 lumber mills will be crafting the wooden box. 2 of them are farther away over here, since there is 2 passive energy on those spaces. All the pottery shops, I should go ahead and turn them on. And they will be facing, obviously they'll be making ceramic bowls, but they will be facing the north side. Almost all the ceramic bowls should get stored in this warehouse, which is closer to the beehives. Halloween's in 3 months, guys. We might be making jack-o'-lanterns then. Another bee meta. Actually, yeah, these are all facing the north side as well. That's full of blueberries. Alright, so I'll start by making blue paints. And yellow paints. I still need to make the glue though, so they're not gonna craft yet. And these will make red paints. These other ones will make eco paper. Almost done. So I should turn these on. I need these all facing south. That way they will be closer to the lumber storage and the warehouse, so the beekeepers can enter the beehives more efficiently. So let me see right now. Well, let me go ahead and turn one on. Because it looks like they're facing south, but I actually don't think that's correct. Let me see. They are. I don't remember rotating them. These aren't. Yeah, those are facing the road, I think, actually. There we go, that should be correct. Very important that I have these facing correctly. So in any spot that has 6 nectar, I will craft honeycombs. All the other spots, I'll craft honey. Luis, I would be happy if we say 3 months without bees. Yeah, I kind of doubt it. Although, none of the upcoming metas involve bees, do they? Right, they should all be facing this the correct way already. I don't think that was the case when I practiced. I felt like I had to rotate them all. Maybe I didn't. 31 energy. I think I'm actually done with building everything. I don't need this extra energy no more. So that spot is also a beekeeper. Get rid of this. Gonna put down my circus over here so I can hopefully craft all the flour I need. Sometimes this is kind of tricky because I don't get enough wood delivered to these because of the amount of lumber that I'm making. Yeah, I'm making glue. So these deliver the glue all the way over here to this storehouse. Originally I had like another storehouse over here, but I decided to, you know, make adjustments, and I'm just using the one storehouse here. So they do have to travel quite a distance, but these 4 Wizards Workshops are enough to craft all the glue that I need to make for the 80 Starlight market boxes. So if that's the case, I don't think I need any more energy. I don't think I need any more wood. So 14 beekeepers. I know I need to put down, these are pottery shop NFTs. Guess I'll go ahead and start crafting wooden boxes. What are we at? 1 hour and 20 minutes. I finished this faster than I thought I was going to, actually. Thought it would take like 2 hours. And I still have almost 10 mil cash to spare. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna reset the production monitor because that should be it. Why do I have a notification here? Oh yeah. Dub, actually. Sus. There is no dub. You would think dub is one of our guilds, right? No, actually, I don't know who created that guild. I tried to. This is my temporary supporters guild. I called it Dubs because Dub was already taken. I don't know who took Dub. That's our Discord name. That would have been our guild name. But we have them numbered. So like our main guild, our most competitive one for the guild competitions is actually Dub 1. And then there's Dub 2, Dub 3, Dub 4, all the way to Dub 9. Dub 7's kind of like in limbo right now. Nobody's leading it. But I don't know who's actually like running the Dub guild. I would be interested to know who's the leader on that one. Because if they want to be part of our branches of guilds, then yeah, just contact me. Who knows? Maybe somebody just recently took the name since they reset the guilds. Although I'm still kind of confused on why isn't this guild reset? I'm glad that it's not. Hopefully I don't run into an issue during the competition. If I do, somebody will let me know, but like that might cause an issue for anybody that's borrowing my NFTs. Okay, yeah, so I refreshed it. We'll see how it does. I know my girlfriend's making our lunch, so I don't know when she'll be done, but you know, by the time she's done, yeah, I'm gonna go eat some burgers, of course. Watcher says, what are the ranking range for Dub 9? Dub 9 doesn't have like a requirement for the ranking range, but let me try to remember how they did on the last guild competition. I had some spreadsheet that showed me, but I don't think we got all the Dub 9 guild members to record how they did on the competition. So I'm not exactly sure, Watcher. But Dub 9 consists of basically anyone. You don't have to have any specific ranking. I mean, preferably you rank at least top 1,200, but yeah. Someone forgot to put the 1. Well, okay, that's fine, Planet Bob. If you're implying that the Dub 1 is the Dub Guild, then yeah, that's completely fine. That makes sense. That's probably why I got an invite to it. That's actually good. But if that's the case, then who's gonna lead Dub 1? If Dub 1 turned into Dub, you know. Yeah, okay, I see it now. I just checked the Discord. I have no idea who that is. Okay. It's only been running for 5 minutes, so this isn't gonna be accurate. I can see that I'm making some boxes. The main thing I want to like pay attention to here is honey and honeycomb. That needs to be at very minimum 320. 320 glue would be enough for 80 boxes, but this isn't perfectly balanced, so I would like it to be like at 340 or 350 on both honey and honeycomb. If I can make 350 glue, this will work. The lumber rate looks correct. I'm actually going to be overproducing lumber by a little bit, so I'm always going to have 100 lumber. The downside to that is it takes a while to get wood delivered to some of these windmills, so it might impact my flour production. I need flour to be at 480 per hour. If it's not, then I'm not going to have enough flour for all the paints, unfortunately. And that has caused an issue before on my testing, so hopefully that is not an issue. Corn shows about 160. It's actually closer to 170 per hour. That would be enough to maintain yellow paint production between 80 to 85 per hour. Red paint gets overproduced the most. I can't really do anything about it the way I have it set up, because all they need is glue and flour, and it's actually the closest to them. They'll pick up glue and flour the fastest. And then they'll deposit the red paint the fastest as well. Okay, showing 80 per hour, even though it's only a 6-minute test. I mean, that's good. the bamboo shoots is wrong. It's not supposed to be that number. It's closer to like 410, which would be enough for 82 eco favors. Hey, Cliff says bye for now, Dub. Done with my gold rush, time to sleep. Yeah, have a good night, Cliff. Best of luck once you wake up and continue with your build. Well, it's just too soon to tell if this is gonna work. We'll see if I have a good idea on the production rate in a couple minutes. If not, probably what I'll do, I might take a break to eat, and then I'll come back and I'll keep the stream running. I'll stream for probably another 30 minutes to make sure that it works, and we'll see what we can theorize for the next competition. Also, I was gonna check the Apple stand sale. Did that go through? No, I don't think they started the Apple stand sale. I don't see it on here. I haven't gotten an NFT from Common Ground World in a while, from the Gala game store. But the Apple stand is tempting. It really is. Way more tempting than the Blueberry stand. Let me check the playbook. What all uses apples? So apple cider, which also uses glass bottles. I can make those really easily. Apple pie. Fruit pie. Oh, I guess you would only need one apple stand for fruit pie. Damn. Fruit pie might be a pretty good cash rush for people with all those NFTs. Like if you have an Apple stand, Valentine's Day stand, blueberry stand, 2 blueberry stands actually, and Easy Dough Bakery, sugar stations. It's a lot of NFTs. I know that, right? But if you happen to have all that, you could probably pump out a bunch of fruit pies. I don't think it would beat a lot of the current cash rushes out there, but like the possibility is there, so that's interesting. Dough is annoying to make though. I think it is. Yeah, plus you would need a lot of cakeries. So that really wouldn't be the best thing to do. Other than that, Mead uses apple ciders. And there just isn't a whole lot of stuff that uses apples right now in the game, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna add more. And apples are actually annoying to make with the high craft times and the 6 water requirements. Bamboo shoots are worse, that's true. So like it might be, you know, it might make more sense to get the Tunnel of Love. They actually, their craft time is 4 minutes. What's apple tree? 6 minutes, right? It's just that the water requirement for the bamboo shoots is higher. But the only use case for bamboo shoots is eco paper. I feel like bamboo shoots has way less of a use case than apples. More stuff is going to use apples than bamboo shoots, I'm pretty sure. Is there actually something else that uses bamboo shoots? And I'm just not remembering it. Okay, that's lagging. Planet Bob, regardless of number of crafts, most apple builds take up half the map of apple trees, which is so annoying. Yeah. I do remember running into that issue. Yeah, bamboo shoots is only used for eco paper, and I can't think of other use cases for it. Like, maybe there is. I'm not too familiar with what bamboo shoots are used for, like in real life. But you know, you can have a lot of food-based items made with apples. The only thing I do like about the Tunnel of Love is you can pretty much use it in every competition. It's basically a water tower with 3 passive water that it gives. Which is like the same as it's the same as the uncommon water tower. Doesn't it help with the stationary craft times? Oh, just for Valentine's Day cards and eco paper. Okay. Actually forgot about that. So 50% crafting speed boost to Valentine's Day cards and eco paper, and it gives up to 3 passive water and bamboo shoots. 300 bucks. When it went on sale, it was 225. I did mention, I remember when it went on sale and they buffed the utility on this during May Mayhem. I did mention that NFT was one that was that had a really good buff compared to the other ones. I think this one had a really good buff. I guess the Table of Appreciation did as well. But this one with the bamboo shoots passive, yeah. But the problem was that, well, we only ever used bamboo shoots once for eco paper. So I wasn't too sure when we were ever going to use it again. Hey, if you got it for 225 bucks and you're using it for this competition, yeah, maybe it's worthwhile. It's probably not going to pay off for a while, but sure it helped. I would have liked to have one for this competition. Would have saved a lot of space. Probably could have aimed for closer to 100 per hour. Where am I at right now? 15? I don't think I've sold anything yet. I really should start putting stuff on auto sell. 15 minutes in, it's showing 76 market box per hour, which is a little concerning. There really should be 80. That's way too much blue paint. What's up with that? Did I just have too many blueberries or what? It should not be making that much blue paint. The eco paper is good. A little bit less flour than it should be making. It's not making enough honey, so that's concerning. These should all be rotated correctly. Actually, that one's not rotated. But that one's making honeycomb, so that's not actually my problem. I might have to mess with the beehives later if I can't figure out how to perfectly balance the glue no more. Oh, look at that. Now showing 82 boxes. Who knows? Maybe I'm just impatient. But the glue rate actually doesn't make that much sense. Like, yeah, I can make 80 boxes with that glue rate. But I really should be making more glue. Maybe I'm making 340 glue. It's just not registering yet. Wooden boxes is good. So I'm overproducing honeycomb. I would rather overproduce honey. So if I can find a way to fix that, I will. I could try turning off one beehive, making honeycomb. I didn't try that, but I think if I do that, I will get stuck at like 340 glue. But I'll keep that in mind. Lumber rate's still good. That's pretty much what it should be making. Red paint's good. 92 yellow paint, that's not correct. So that'll fix itself eventually. Overall, looks good. Should be making 80. But I still might have to move some stuff around, at least rotate some buildings to make this work properly. So Planet Bob, about the apple stand, what are you thinking? You gonna pick that one up? I never got the golden apple trees. I just didn't think they were that worthwhile. I know they're 200 bucks in the Gala game store, and at one point they were on sale, like a huge sale during Black Friday, and you would be able to buy them at 50 bucks. Even then, I don't think many people bought them. At least I don't remember. But I know some people bought them for $50. They probably did sell them for a profit. Hopefully they did, because I think their value is going to go down a lot, which is really unfortunate. And I understand why people who own a golden apple tree would blame the team. Because yeah, this new apple stand, great NFT, but it's going to piss off anybody that owns a golden apple tree. Of course, if I had a golden apple tree and that NFT came out, I'd be pissed off too. So I get it. Yeah, but the sale hasn't started yet. I guess the people in charge of putting it on the Gala game store are still asleep or something. I don't know. But they haven't done it yet. I'm finding as many excuses as I can to buy one. It seems pretty helpful, Planet Bob, so I don't blame you on that one. I think caramelized apples will be a craft in the future. Basically, what would that be? Sugar and apples put together? Maybe apples and candy canes. It depends on how they want to do it. But yeah, there's a potential craft. Not sure what else you could do with apples, but I'm sure there's other stuff. I'll be honest, apples isn't like one of my favorite fruits. I'll probably eat like one apple a month. My favorite fruit would probably be either strawberries or mangoes. Both really good. The best fruits. Caramel apple. Sugar, apple, 10 energy. Well, if it's made in the candy shop, yeah, probably 10 energy. I wouldn't be surprised. And hey, we are supposed to be getting an NFT to reduce the craft time of the candy shops, even though there's already a lot of NFTs that reduce the craft time in candy shops. But hey, that might be a sign. We'll probably get the caramel apple craft pretty soon. I think it's in the works. It's gotta be. Watermelon? I'm actually not a big fan of watermelon either. I'll eat it, but I'll probably eat more apples than I do watermelon, if I'm being honest. Maybe add some water as well. I usually need water when making caramel, but I'm no expert. It makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I would assume it's made in the candy shop. That would be the most logical building, I would think. So that's the one that makes the trick-or-treat bags? Yeah, trick-or-treat, marshmallow. Yeah, they could fit in caramel apples. Close to they'd probably do it in October. Halloween month. Makes more sense. But I mean, then when are we gonna make trick-or-treat bags? Jack-o'-lanterns? Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll make a box with trick-or-treat bags, jack-o'-lanterns, and caramelized apples. That'll be a big old mess. Yeah. $40 Celsius outside, I can. That sounds really hot, so I use Fahrenheit, but I'm gonna search it up. 104 Fahrenheit? Yeah, that's really hot. Is it actually that hot here? It feels like it. Let me actually make sure. That's usually the temperature here anyways. No, it's not 100 today. Yeah, that sounds really hot, Amir. Sometimes it's 100 Fahrenheit here, but not today. But hey, it's still it's like 95 Fahrenheit, which is just a little. I don't know how much that is in Celsius, but it's hot. Planet Bob, yeah, looks like I'm buying apple sand. Anyone want to buy my 2 golden apple tree? Rip. Hey, maybe you'll still need them, Planet Bob. Maybe caramelized apples will require 10 apples, who knows? What happened to my music? Did it lag? Doesn't look like it lagged. Did I pause it on accident? What happened there? What the heck? Let me refresh this again. I'm actually not sure what happened there. Okay. O-Town, what's up? Rachel, you think that sounds fun? So that's a lot of stuff. The Halloween stuff that I mentioned. 3 big old crafts put in a box. I'm falling. I don't think I've even sold anything. Let's set up auto sell. Boxes. I'm not making this stuff no more. Honeycomb. Yeah, I guess I'll put this at 30. Yeah, 30. Most of the stuff I can put at 30, I'm pretty sure. It should be okay. I'm pretty sure I use all the corn, but it's fine. Okay, so all this is at 30 except for market boxes. I don't need to sell lumber. I could just let it get destroyed. What could I be missing from this list? I got all the paint colors. Where's the paper at? Do I not have eco paper on here? No, I don't. $17 seconds. Wait, what's my eco paper rate? 77. Why did it drop? There it is. Okay. Hopefully I have everything on there. If not, I'll just check in a couple hours. Anything Halloween themed is fun to me. Oh, okay. That's why. Roger, I think I would enjoy making candy for Halloween, so glue better not be involved. That would suck. I forget what these need. It's mostly sugar and chocolate is used in the bag. I know that. Corn for the candy corn, of course. But hey, if jack-o'-lanterns are involved, you need to make wax. That's not glue, but you still need the bees and stuff. It would suck if you needed to make honey, honeycomb, and wax at the same time. Has that actually ever happened? I can't remember. I don't think it has. The only one, let me see. I know at one point we made candlesticks. But I don't think those required glue. Yeah, in a moment, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go ahead and eat burgers. And then I'll come back. I'll keep the stream running, but I'll probably only stream for maybe another 20 or so minutes once I come back. But in the meantime, I can make sure that my build is working properly. And hopefully I don't need to make any more big changes to it. But I do want to check one more thing, and that would be... let's just do... Let me do glue. Kelvin 10, there was a mistake. Double was supposed to be double one. I heard, yeah. I did hear that there was a little mistake with that, but that's fine. How many crafts use glue? There's blue paint, eco paper, mystic matter, red paint, toy tractor, Valentine's Day card, yellow paint. Okay, that's it. What uses wax? Fabric box, jack-o'-lantern, supply box, and candlesticks uses wax. Okay. These are really popular. Well, like the glue craft mostly, but yeah. I know they came out with a Beehive NFT, but it sucks. It's not even near good. Best thing we got for the Beehive production stuff is the Haunted Maze Zones. So if they were to come out with an NFT, we were talking about this at one point. Like if they came out with a beehive, if that beehive they came out with didn't require lumber, it would be so good. I'm sure the top players would buy several of them. But no, they just made it so that the bees pick up lumber and ceramic bowls from the warehouse. That's stupid. That's a waste. It might actually buff it since it's really not that great. From my understanding, it's still impacted by dirty. Also, it's not even immune to that as an epic NFT. That feels like such a waste. And 2 bees, one less nectar for the crafts. What difference does it make? The players who are going to buy that beehive have the haunted maze zones anyways. They don't care about the one reduced nectar. So yeah, that was a kind of a waste of an NFT. But yeah, they might actually buff it. Maybe they'll reduce the lumber requirement. Then that will encourage people to buy that NFT, I'm sure of it. Another thing would be like half the craft time. Like imagine an NFT that reduces the craft time of all the crafts of all the beehives. That would be huge. There is no glue NFT. I would definitely buy that. Well, yeah, I don't expect there to be like passive glue or like a glue station or passive honeycomb, wax. I don't expect that. I surely hope that doesn't happen. But they really could do like a beehive with faster craft times, or it doesn't need a lumber. I think it should still need the pottery shop. But yeah, not requiring lumber, that would be pretty big. This is as close as you get to the passive wood stand that some people joke about, that Farmer Shell says it's never gonna happen. BNFT, no ceramic bowl. I mean, yeah, either no ceramic bowl or no lumber. I do feel like the ceramic bowl being passive would hurt the value of like the Haunted Maze Zone 2s and all the NFTs that are related to the crafting of ceramic bowls, like the rare pottery shops, water pumps. Like you would run into some issues there. I'm sure some people would be upset. But if you made a beehive that doesn't require lumber, I don't think it would be that big of a problem. Like, sure, you can make the same argument, like, oh, the people with Hatchet Hanks and the Hatchet Hank Juniors and all the tree NFTs and lumber mill NFTs to make lumber, they'll probably be upset because they lose some utility there. I don't know. I don't think I wouldn't argue about that. But you never know. No matter what, somebody will always be upset about new NFT and its utility. Right. Well, let me check my production monitor one more time, then I'm gonna take a break. Probably come back in like 25 to 30 minutes. Stream for like maybe another 20 minutes. Just make sure that everything's working correctly. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it. I could just end it now, but I want to keep this running a little bit more. Seems to do 81 per hour. Where's the glue? 333 glue. 460 flour. That's actually not enough flour though. That's the weird thing. So either the production monitor is off and it'll balance itself eventually, or my actual rate is like 77 boxes per hour and not 80. But I'm not gonna spend like too much time making any more big tweaks. 11th place so far, just from selling what, two batches of boxes? Yeah, I think so. Hopefully I can hold on to top 50 though. Even if it's just barely, like rank 48th place or something. Actually, that would be kind of scary if I end up at like 50th place on the last hour. But yeah, just top 50. I'd be happy with that. I only practiced this build for a couple hours, so I don't expect it to be perfect. This design was actually inspired by a build Rahif shared. Usually I start mine from complete scratch, but no, this time I was running out of time. That's ready? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go right now. I'll go over there. I'm gonna take a break. I'm not gonna eat right here. Thank you though. Okay. Yeah, my build was inspired by Rahif. My girlfriend made burgers while I was streaming and I am hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a break and I'll come back after I'm done, like I said. I'll check out the production monitor again and make sure everything's working. But thank you all who have been watching so far. Hopefully build's going well for you. Doesn't seem like I've ran into any issues with the competition so far. But yeah, I'll be back. Leave my chair here. 76. What the heck? Yeah, the burgers were delicious. Thank you, Washer. Thanks, Philip. All right, I'm back to see how or why this isn't working like I thought it would. Okay, so we're 2.5 hours into the competition. This has been running for like an hour now, so let me see what's going on. I think the glue, I think 380 honeycombs? What the heck? Yeah, there's something going on with the honeycombs. Welcome back. Thank you, Tibuka. That's a lot more honeycombs than usual. Lumber shouldn't be an issue, but it looks like my lumber rate went down. That's because I'm making way too much honeycombs. I don't know why that's happening. So the easiest solution I can think of is just turn one of these off. Which one honeycomb for one honey? Yeah, or that. I shouldn't need to switch them because the extra ceramic bowls would just get used to craft honey instead. I'll keep that in mind, but for now, I just turned off one beehive. Like I said, I didn't get to do the final proper test on this because my internet went out when I woke up. And then after that, the game was on maintenance for like 2 hours maybe. So I don't know how the final set of adjustments impacted my build. But yeah, that's way too much honeycombs. Should not be making that much honeycomb. I would rather overproduce honey as well instead of honeycombs. So before I reset this, red paint's good. Yellow paint, yeah, that makes sense because of the corn. Paper is excellent. That's exactly what it's supposed to be making. So the reason it's not making enough blueberries, despite the reason it's not making enough blue paint, sorry, despite the fact that I do have enough blueberries, is because I don't have enough glue. Ceramic bowls are good. Flour is also kind of lacking. It should be a little higher. Like I said, it needs to be at least 480. The only thing I can think of is slowing down a lumber mill. Maybe slowing these down as well. The wooden box rate is fine though. It's kind of hard to get it to craft flour here first before it crafts more lumber. I'm also thinking instead of having this be the NFT, just make it the normal lumber mill. That way it walks a little bit slower, so it wastes a little bit less lumber. Let me build a regular lumber mill there. It's not that big of an impact. It's probably a waste of time, but I'm gonna give it a try. Actually, no, I don't want to get rid of the tree. Let me get rid of this instead. Hold on. I'll let him deposit the wooden box. Okay. It's probably not going to make a difference. These lumber mill NFTs do not craft faster, they just walk faster. So like these are able to deposit the lumber faster and then get back to their lumber mill. But it's usually... No, they still have to wait on wood even by the time they get back. So it won't make that much of a difference to the lumber or wood box production rates. Alright, I'll reset the production monitor. This will make wooden box and I'll rotate it backwards. I know a temporary fix to my flour problem would be turning off one of the lumber mills whenever I have 100 lumber. But like within an hour or two, I would need to craft more lumber. Otherwise, I'm not going to craft enough honey and honeycomb. So that's basically micromanaging, which I don't like doing in competitions. Okay, well, I still have some spare honeycomb, so that might not give me real results. But we'll see what the production monitor says in like 20 minutes. I'm tempted to flush this just so I can get a more accurate reading. Because I might not produce enough honeycombs anymore. We'll see. I'll let it run, yeah. I'll let this run for 15 or 20 minutes and that'll be it. 13th. Okay, so are they actually done with the version 2 of the node NFTs? I'm gonna check how that works. Doesn't seem like they've added the rare apple stand to the store. Oh, I see, okay. So whenever I go to my inventory and my NFTs, I can actually see the note there and it says it can be opened. Yeah, you should be able to see my screen here. Yeah. Open item and you'll receive a common ground world node 2. Okay, I was wondering how that was going to work because I thought they were going to do it within the Gala Games store. Yeah, I'm not going to do that right now because it might cause an issue with my guild. Like, I'm not even sure why I still have it since supposedly they nuked all the guilds. But, if there's no issue with my temporary guild, I might not do that conversion until the competition ends. Just so I don't mess with anything there. Yeah, I'll try to create like a short or something of the conversion process. It seems very easy. I'm sure people can figure it out. You just go to your inventory, you'll open the original node, and you'll get the version 2 of the node. While this runs, I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at chandelier earrings. Oh, yeah, chandelier earrings. One's right here. It's been a long time since we've made this, probably like over a year, it feels like. 4 copper jump rings, 2 silver jump rings, 2 silver wires. So this is the jewelry that requires the most copper, if I remember correctly. Which is cool because I'll finally be able to use my mama panner again and the whole panner family. I've not had a good reason to use them in competitions. But I don't have 5 artisan guilds, so I can't do the whole passive copper setup. It's really difficult to do that, but I know some people are doing it. But you won't be able to rely just on that for chandelier earrings because you will need a lot of copper. For the silver, yeah, I'll use the artisan guild, get all the silver that way. So I expect to only have copper panning sites and a bunch of forges crafting copper. The copper jump rings. I'll probably just use foundries. I'm talking about my personal build. I'm not talking about the no NFT build. If I even make one, I'm actually not sure if I'll make one next week. I know people would want me to. The last 2 of the no NFT builds have come out very, very good. Next week is going to be kind of a busy week, though. Then again, I think I already have a no NFT chandelier earrings build. I'm gonna take a look at that after this. Yeah, so I would personally use a bunch of foundries with my silica stand. This isn't really ideal for people unless you have a silica stand, right? But I would use foundries, silica stand, and craft a bunch of the copper jump rings and silver jump rings. That way, I'll still need a wire mill to craft the silver wire. Oh, actually, I do have one of those coppersmiths, the epic coppersmiths. Unfortunately, I don't have the master coppersmith. That would actually be very useful for this competition. But yeah, I don't have that. It'd be a huge space saver. But like, it's like the only time we're gonna use it this year, it feels like. There's really not that much to it. The next competition, in my opinion, is going to be very easy. At least for me. Even the no NFT build, it's not that bad. Chandelier earrings is like the easiest piece of jewelry to make. I think it was the first main piece of jewelry that was introduced. Like it's been that long, like almost a year. So I'm gonna find the no NFT build. I'm pretty sure I've made one for this. One year ago. Oh, I even shared an upgraded version. Yeah, so I have 2 versions. The one that came out before the competition started, and I'm pretty sure I made an upgraded one that I only shared until like pretty much when the competition ended. Pretty sure supporters got to see this one before the competition started though. So let's quickly take a look at both. When was this? June 26th. Oh damn, it has been a year since we did chandelier earrings. Yeah, so this was a chandelier earrings build. Did 28 per hour. We did have 2 rivers for this. No oil seep, so I had to make crude oil. When jewelry first came out, the panning sites all looked the same. So did the panner houses and the ore storages, but they've since updated the art, so it's much easier to tell which one is which. I have no idea if I still have the visualizer file for this. That's the thing. Maybe I do. If I were to dig up on my Discord, I'm pretty sure I could find it. But yeah, seems pretty simple. I knew there was a lot of room for improvement. That's why I went ahead and made an upgraded version. Let's take a look at that one. There it is, same biome and everything. What actually was the difference? Was it the location of the jewelry tables? I actually do not remember what I changed here. I'm gonna have to take a look at the other one. It looks almost the same. Frog, what's up, by the way? Is Lycan playing, or is that an impersonator rank 210 or about? It probably is Lycan. Is the username not Lycan Warlord? Is that what he's showing, Rog? With Lycan Warlord's picture? It might actually be him. I know he's been playing the competitions. At least some of them. Let me bring up both of these, because honestly, side by side, I cannot tell the difference. Like that. It is the crafting tables. This is the regular chandelier earrings build, 28 per hour. So I had the crafting tables kind of like in the center over here. None of them were being hit by dirty as far as I can remember. Like that's why I have the forges over here and all the wire mills over here. But I also have forges over here. This wasn't that smart to do, but it still worked, like having the forges on 2 different locations. And honestly, the forges, it would be more ideal to have the forges closer to the actual panning sites. So the upgraded version kind of did fix this. I have the forges all together. They're not in 2 different locations, and they are closer to the panning sites and the ore storage. And then the jewelry crafting tables are instead over here. Also, still close to the wire mills. Like this setup worked so much better. The improvement was huge, honestly, from 28 per hour here to 35 per hour. That's like, what is that? That's almost a 30% jump. So I'm pretty sure we're not going to get the same biome. And we should be getting an oil seep for the next competition, so that will help. Hopefully we get at least 1 river. I don't think we get an ocean or a mountain. I don't think they'd try to screw us up that bad, but I also don't think they would give us 2 rivers and make it the same as last year's competition. I feel like that's just too generous of them, because that would be easier. People would just use the same build, I'm sure. But right now, honestly, I might not do a no NFT build for the next one. Just because I have some things I need to do over the weekend, and that's going to take away time from that I actually use to work on the no NFT builds. So either I do make a no NFT build and it really won't be finished or that good, which it might actually be easy to do because I just copy, you know, I'll copy this, I'll work with this, and I should be able to finish it pretty quickly. But I might not actually do one next week. What's up, Dreamerland? Long time no see, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all I had to say for the next competition. I'll take another look at it on Friday as well, for anybody who may have missed this or still needs some help figuring it out. So this has been running for 15 minutes now. Well, now blue paint is 85. It's overproducing. That doesn't even make sense. There's enough blueberries for 81 blue paints. It might actually be doing that because I had too many blueberries and I just didn't sell them. It's possible that was why. Eco paper is not correct, but the bamboo shoots is, so that should fix itself if I'm making enough glue. Flour is good. It's actually making at least 480 flour now, so maybe this change I made with the lumber mill helped. The corn is still good. Okay, glue is much better now. I'm at least not overproducing honeycombs like crazy. It does seem like I'm still slightly overproducing honeycombs. Last I checked, I had 10. Now I had 12. Maybe it's like very balanced now. It looks like it. That should be making 360 glue, so that's a good sign. If I can get glue balanced like that. That means I don't need to turn this beehive on, making honey, like Tatui suggested, so long as it stays balanced like this. I probably won't do anything with it. Like, I don't really want to get rid of it either. Probably just leave it alone. The wooden boxes is good. Lumber dropped a little bit, so yeah, maybe rotating this did impact that. I can't tell if I'm actually wasting more lumber than I'm making. I wasn't really paying attention to that. It would probably take a couple of hours to run out of lumber at this rate. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. Maybe I am using too much lumber. I could actually figure it out right here. Red paint is perfect. Yellow paint, it's good enough. 1,150 lumber. I'm using about 730 on honeycombs, about 360 on honey. Then about 90 on boxes. Yeah, I'm using more lumber than I'm getting, pretty sure. Let me double check those numbers. I'm using 1,180 lumber per hour right now. Probably closer to 1,200. No, yeah, I would run out of lumber in like 2 or 3 hours. So if I run out of lumber, then I need to see how my production rates, like how that impacts my production of honey and honeycomb mostly. Wooden boxes, I don't really care. I hope that production rate goes down a little. I only need like 82 wooden boxes per hour. But the issue is the honey and honeycomb. I definitely need those crafting the same amounts. Yeah, at this rate, I'm gonna run out of lumber, so I'm not gonna test that out until that happens. And we'll see. We'll see how that affects the production rate. And as usual, I'll post what my actual production rate is closer to the end of the day, I'll post it on Discord. I kind of have a feeling I might not get 80 per hour if this is not going perfectly to plan. But I get very close. Hopefully whatever projection rate I end up at is enough to stay in the top 50. I have my doubts right now. I didn't really ask what everybody else is making around this range. Was the Apple Sim meant to come out today? Yes. Yes, but they are having issues putting it into the Gala game store, or maybe they forgot. No, I don't think they forgot. Yeah, I think some people are going to be so confused at the fact that they were in a guild and they got removed from it. At least they think they got removed from it, but it's just that the guilds were nuked. They're not aware. But usually it's the people that just don't read Discord. Like the simple solution would be a message that pops up in the game that will let people know. I don't believe they've mentioned the whole guild reset like on here. I think it's only been mentioned on Discord. Yeah, some people will miss out on that information. Okay. Well, that's gonna be it. It's working good enough. Hopefully it works out to 80 per hour, close to that. Okay. I don't expect people to be done with their builds right now since it's only been about 3 hours. This would probably take all day, honestly, if you don't have any NFTs, because of all the cash that you need. Tatsui says people that don't read Discord can't play this game. Yeah, pretty much. You need to pay attention to Discord for all the information. I think there's some people that just watch maybe my videos and play the game, and they do fine, but I still think they're gonna miss out on info. There's like other info I post on my Discord too. Yeah, they're definitely gonna miss out on some info like this. It just happens. Kind of hard to report everything. It is possible, like I can make a community post or shorts just talking for a couple seconds just to explain every little bit of things that gets missed out. But then again, there's people that don't even watch videos and play the game, so they're still gonna miss out on that. But it can't be helped, not until they add more info in the game. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Wish me luck getting top 50, and I wish you all best of luck placing on this competition. Thank you all for hanging out. As Rachel says, thanks for hanging out. So, of course, appreciate you being here, Rachel. Have a great rest of your week, everyone, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.